friends, this is Crystal from Homemaking on the Homestead, and today my daughter Hannah and I are going to make grape jelly. It's a great quarantine project for us, and she has a whole lot of jelly loving children, so this will be great. All right, let's get started.
To make this jelly, you're going to need store-bought grape juice, pectin, and sugar, and you can find my recipe below in the description box. To get started, you'll need an 8-quart stock pot, some canning jars. I'm using jelly jars here that I purchased, and you'll need to make sure you get all of those nicely washed and clean and ready to roll. To can this, you will need a boiling water bath canner. I just used my pressure canner and a pizza pan for the lid. Prepare the lids. You will need to put them in a pan and cover them with boiling water. I set them one down, one up, just so that they don't stick together. You want to soak your lids in boiling hot water. You don't want to put them into boiling water, but you just want to pour it over. This helps soften the rubber seal. Now it's time to start measuring out the ingredients. The first thing we measure out is the sugar. Then the grape juice, which goes right into our pan. After the juice is measured, you're going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon of butter. This helps the juice not to foam up and overflow your pot when you bring it to a boil.
Hi. Hello.
After your juice has come to a boil, you're going to put your pectin in there. I use Sure Gel. I like that the best. Now you're going to wait for your juice and your pectin to come to a boil. Once that's come to a boil, you're going to add your pre-measured sugar and stir that. And now you're going to wait for all of that to come back to a boil as well. You want this to reach a full rolling boil, which means that no matter how much you stir, you can't stir the boil away. And once you have gotten to that point, you're going to set your timer for 1 minute and boil and stir for 1 minute. Some pectins have different times, so you'll want to watch that. Once the minute is up, go ahead and remove it from the heat. Now it's time to start filling the jars. Once all the jars are filled, you're going to want to take a clean, damp washcloth and wipe the tops of the jars so that there's no sticky jam that would prevent the lids from sealing. Now it's time to put on the lids. After the lids are on, it's time to put the rings on. And you just need to put them on finger tight.
So the jars at this point can be put in the refrigerator if you think you're going to use them up quickly. If you want them to be shelf stable and to last longer, you need to put them in a boiling water bath for 5 minutes. And that's what we're going to do next.
Make sure that your jars are covered by at least an inch or 2 of water after you put them in there. I didn't have quite enough for over the top of the jar, so I added some more water. Once the jars come to a boil, I put the pizza lid on and wait for 5 minutes. Set my timer for 5 minutes, and then it's time to remove the jars.
And my grandma are making a jelly.
After we finished making that batch, we still had enough juice to make another 2 batches. This one we did in pint jars, and that worked out just fine as well. It was a fun and productive afternoon for us. Thanks for watching, and if you like this, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like my content and you haven't done that. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.